Jace Denman here alongside MSUM Dragon wide receiver Ryan Bieberdorf. Ryan, huge win for you guys this past weekend, huge day for yourself. What was the key to your success on the field last week?
I think it was just staying true to what we do. I didn't think we did anything out of body or anything. I think we just went out there and played our style of football, and it took us a while to get that footing to do it because, Sioux Falls did a great job keeping us off the field. But once we got that flow, we kind of just do what we do.
How nice was it for you to be back on the field after dealing with kind of a nagging shoulder injury? Are you back to 100% now, or just close enough to kind of make it go the rest of the season?
Right. I think it's just close enough to go. I was working with the trainers, and the big thing was just so I could be comfortable doing what I was doing. So that was kind of the main focus leading back to last week.
When you got that fourth touchdown, you could see your teammate Madden Thorson holding up the four fingers. I believe you had tied a record or broke a record for Dragon football for touchdowns in a game. Did that really sink in that moment, or were you just trying to go out there and execute?
Yeah, it really didn't sink in at all until after the game. I met the previous record holder, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, I think in the moment I was just like, okay, we need to keep scoring, because they would go out, they'd score a touchdown, and then we were like, we got to go get one too to keep this lead. So I think in the moment, didn't realize it. After the game, it was pretty surreal.
When you have a game like last weekend, you had a team in Sioux Falls that had a very good game plan, executed their offense really well, kept you guys off the field. When you guys came in at halftime and looked at the stats, and you were only out there for 5 minutes, but yet you were within 1 point, did that give you guys a lot of confidence going into the second half, knowing that, okay, the tables have turned a little bit, we get the ball first, and now we get to put them on kind of playing catch up the rest of the game?
Right, yeah, it gave us a lot of confidence. We're like, they can't stop us. Well, once we get on the field, we felt confident that they couldn't stop us. So yeah, it was a lot of confidence.
All right, so now this week you go back on the road again. So far this season, 3 really tough road tests. This is a game going into this week at Southwest Minnesota State, a team you can't take lightly, obviously, but a team on paper you guys are going to be favorites against. So what do you have to do this weekend to get the victory in Marshall, Minnesota? I
think it's just the same message, just kind of do what we do. When we play Dragon football, that we're unstoppable, so that's what we're going to do.
When we have seen time and time again this season, we've seen a different player step up and have a big game. You had just come back from injury. Carter goes down with an ankle injury, and he's not able to play in that second half. Did the rest of the receiver group kind of look at each other like, okay, we've got to step up now, each of us just a little bit to kind of make up for that one person missing?
Sort of. We kind of looked at it that way, but I think we're all confident in each other, where we know anyone who's out there is going to make that play. We don't have to make up for any of us when we're out there. Just go out in there and be yourself, and Jack's going to put who's ever open. They're going to get the ball. So,
when you also look at a game like last week, especially in the first half, then when Sioux Falls was able to dominate that time of possession, was there any added pressure, or did you guys feel the need offensively that we needed to go out and execute efficiently and quickly on your drives to kind of get back into it?
Yeah, I think personally I was thinking more so we need to help get the defense off the field. They were taking their time, long drives down the field, and we're like, we need to go out there. We can't go 3 and out because we need to give the defense some rest. They've been out there a long time. They need to catch their breath. So I think it was more so on that.
The first score of the day, though, was a defensive score. Josiah tied a school record for a 98-yard interception return. I don't know if you had seen the highlight that our very own Big Game James McCarty posted of us. I kind of, I'd say, lost my stuff last week watching that play. How exciting was that from a field level watching Josiah take it to the house? And did you think he was going to get tracked down by that running back?
Oh, it was huge watching from the sideline. I think everyone was excited, and then watching the running back come all the way from the other side of the field. I'm not going to say if I thought he was going to get caught or not. I'm going to say he didn't. I'm going to say I was confident Josiah was going to get in there, but he was tired.
This week you were named one of the Offensive Players of the Week for the conference. It's a nice acknowledgement, but obviously the more important thing is the win. Are you able to, at least after the game, kind of step back and then also kind of appreciate those around the conference recognize you for your performance last weekend?
Yeah, I'm very grateful to get the achievement. It's a blessing. I think any one of us could have got it. I feel maybe Jack got snubbed with it, but yeah, no, it's a great blessing. I feel very humbled to get it.
When you look at the Mustangs this weekend, from an offensive perspective in the wide receivers room, what is the biggest obstacle against these guys coming up this weekend?
They like to drop a lot of players into the coverage, so we're just going to have to find our windows.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time, Ryan. Obviously, congratulations for Player of the Week. You are Player of the Game as well, so congratulations on that. Best of luck in Marshall.
Thank you very much.
So, all right. This has been Jace Denman along with senior wide receiver Ryan Bieberdorf. Have a great day.